How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome to another review on the channel. And as you can see today, it has finally happened. Jesus has had his second coming with this 84 rated inform Gabriel Jesus. Lads, if you do enjoy this review, smash a like. It is simple to do. Smash a like, it's just underneath the video, so yeah, takes 2 seconds of your time. So if you do enjoy, I would appreciate that massively. And if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, or even gain codes, head on over to g2a.com, use that code M89. Every single link that you will need is right there in the description below. So, as you can see, Gabriel Jesus now, as you know, his normal card goes for a lot of coins on this game. This card went for even more. I think I picked him up for 600 to 700k. The top end like 680 or 670, I do believe. I lost like over 100k on the card. But was it worth it? You're about to see in this review. The rest of the team around him: Joe Hart, shite. Bellerin, good. Smalling, good. Sanchez, I'm undecided on. Rose, we have Ander Herrera, Bakayoko, Sanchez, Dele Alli, and Morata. Morata, by the way, is the goal scorer in this game. So, if you're looking for a target man, look no further than Alvaro Morata. But Gabriel Jesus, like I was saying, his normal card, very overpowered, very good. FUT champs ready already. I mean, everyone rocks him in FUT champions, and it rocks my world as well because it smashes me every single time I play against Gabriel Jesus. Not the skills, because now he doesn't have the 5-star skills. He's got 4-star, but just the sheer evasiveness of the card, it is great. Will this one match up to this 84 rated inform? We're about to find out. So lads, let's get into the review. So here we go, and like I was saying, he does cost a lot. 670 is what I did pay, as you can see on the screen right now. Now he's going for between 400 and 600k on the Xbox and the PlayStation right now. I do kind of expect that to drop over the coming days, the coming weeks, maybe around 300,000, because as you know, the normal card was like 60 to 80k, so that one is rising a little bit because he's now out of packs, and everyone's looking to get a Gabriel Jesus for the weekend league. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the rewards tomorrow. You might be lucky, you might pack this guy and not need to spend an outrageous sum to get the card. Now he is a goal scorer because his finishing is very high now, and it was anyways. He was a great goal scorer. His long shots were good despite the stat of 76 now. It was like 74, I do believe, so it's went up a couple. Finishing has went up to 87. Shot powers went up massively to 81. We have the vision 81. We have the positioning 81. The acceleration 91. The sprint speed 86. The stamina over there, that is fantastic at 90. And when you look at the composure on the card, it's 85. I'll go into why that's very important once we get the gameplay. Look at the agility though. Wow, 90 bloody 5. Balance 94. Look at the dribble at 89. He has some outrageous stats, lads, and I've got to say the shot power, fantastic. It is even better in the long shot start. Scratch that off the board. It doesn't matter in the slightest because, as you're about to see, he scores long shot after long shot after long shot. Look at that barrier. I chipped it up for myself, hit it on the kind of half volley, and it went flying in the net. I had to celebrate by running the camera because it was a fantastic goal, and he deserved to get put on the stage. Now with his game face as well, that's been generated this year. It's not kind of generated normal game face. It's a star gen, or I think that's what they call him, a star head. And he's got his face on the game, which is fantastic because it brings this kind of realism to the game. And Gabriel Jesus is just amazing. He's amazing. On this game, he says his long shots are bad. Wrong. This is a broken card. Similar to his normal card, it is a broken... Look at that, man, on the volley. Back of the net. I tweeted that one out as well and said, what a hit, son. Honestly, take a bow, take a bloody knighthood. That was fantastic as he goes in the hotline bling there. There was no replay because my opponent, he seen that, he looked at it, he took it in, he rage quit. That is exactly what happened in that game as Gabriel Jesus has it outside the area. Honestly, lads, if you're looking at this card and thinking these long shots are shite, he's going to be bad from outside the area, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? He's great from outside the area, and he will score goal after goal after goal after goal. Because make no mistakes, Gabriel Jesus in this game is a goal scorer machine. Now, what you want to know is there a difference between the normal and this card? The short answer, yes. The long answer is a little bit more complicated, but I will explain everything that's good with the card in this review as he bends another one in like Beckham that time, finessing it right into the top bins. So, in terms of the pros I've got with the card, we have the dribbling first of all. Outrageous, outrageous. I'm going to run out of supporters to this card, by the way, because I honestly reckon it is that good on the game. Now, I'm not going to kind of get rushed into making a high rating on the card because I don't do that this year. Honestly, last year, judging by the games I did play, judging by his abilities, I'd get carried away and give him like a 10 because he deserves a very high rating as he's put through by Morata at an angle. He's going to cut inside, a lovely fake shot there, goes inside the area, and he scores to the left peg. Now, there's no kind of issue with the left foot on this game because, as you know, the preferred foot is the right. He's got a 4-star weak foot. That's basically like a 5-star weak foot on this year's edition. It is great, and there is no issue there whatsoever. So he's got the 4-star combo as well. Not only does he have 4-star weak foot, he's also got 4-star skills. Now, as you remember last year, he had 5-star skills. They did take that away from him this year. I've got to say, it made him even better because you don't do any useless skills. Every skill that you do, it's important. It really is. Every single skill that you do is very important into how this guy plays. Now, when it comes to the best stats with the card, you've got the enhanced finish 87. You've got the agility 95. Honestly, I reckon it was like 92, 93, or 94. It was less in the recent one, in the normal card, but this one is fantastic. It really is. And those are the two stats that stand out. The worst stats are the aggression and the heading. But when you look at the cons, we only have space for one. I would have put heading in there if I could as well, because he's just not very good in the air, lads. He doesn't seem very tall. He doesn't win any headers, and if he does, inside the air, if you want to be sweaty, it lacks power. The heading accuracy on this card, it lacks power, it lacks direction, and it normally goes to keep his hands. So just keep that in mind if you want to use this card for crosses, etc, etc. He's not always going to be there to head it into the back of the net. Well, he will be there, but his abilities just don't let him score those kind of goals on this game. And the strength-wise, if he does get touched, you guessed it, he's going down like a sack of shite every single bloody time because he is very weak on this game. But side note on that, he is one of the most evasive strikers FIFA has ever seen. And I'm not just saying that because Gabriel Jesus, because he's got an inform, because this is Gabriel Jesus' normal card is very overpowered. This must be better. I've got to sell it, all that kind of crap. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it because I genuinely believe this is one of the most evasive cards FIFA has ever seen in terms of a striker, because he's got high work rates. Now, with some players on this game, that doesn't always work. With Gabriel Jesus and his positioning and the work rates and the instructions, he's never, ever marked. That is great about the card, because if you're not marked by a centre-back on this game, one through ball, you're in behind. One short pass, you're there to link the play up. You kind of get what I'm saying on this game. And if your movement's great in the area, you're going to get into the goal-scoring positions. And for a striker, that is exactly what you need to do. As he runs in behind here, eventually, when Bellerin gets the ball, he plays it forward. Sanchez finds Gabriel Jesus, again dropping short for the ball. Then he makes his run. Look at that run. That is perfection. I could have cut that back, but I'm not confident in his finishing abilities, and I'm going to take that shot every single day of the week. So, what I want to talk about is his dribble and his agility in a 4-star combo. It makes him a fantastic dribbler, so damn evasive due to the agility, due to the balance, which is very high as well. I do believe that's 94. The balance is 94, and the agility is 95. Sorry, yeah, makes him one of the most evasive cards in the game as a striker, and in general, honestly, it really does. 4-star combo, like I did mention, fantastic for the card in skill and pass plays, in shooting with the weaker foot. The finishing, outrageous. This guy will outscore a number of strikers on this game due to the positions that he does get in, due to the finishing of 87, and due to the shot power as well. And the long shots, I've already showed you, it doesn't matter. That stat does not matter on this game. If you have better stats like shot power, etc, etc, and even the traits, but Gabriel Jesus doesn't have the trait like long shot taker or anything like that, but traits are very important on this game. I do believe he's got flair and a technical dribbler or something like that. But yeah, this card is fantastic. There's no kind of need for me to kind of go on and on and on and on and on, but there is one more thing I want to talk about. You can see his pros, you can see his cons, you can see the best stats, the worst stats, key stats, work rates, skill moves, price, weak foot. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video, all that kind of stuff on the screen. But what you don't see on FIFA, and what's not explained very much, is the composure stat, and I've got that as a pro, and you might be wondering, what does that do? It allows you to kind of have the ball in pressure situations and make the right decision, or not you, the card in general, like the AI makes the right decision for you, either performing well under pressure, which that's exactly what we believed it was last year. That is exactly what it is, performing well under pressure, taking the right type of shot, taking the right kind of stance when someone's pressuring you, all that kind of stuff. It rolls into one and becomes composure. His composure is very high, so normally in front of goal, he will still composed, he will stay on his feet, and he will score the goal. Like I said, he's very evasive, and composure could come into that category. So, that's about it for this review, but you want to know what his overall rating is, what his value for coins is he FUT Champs ready? I think you already know that. Is he seasons ready? That is the cert. Similar players, etc, etc. So, Overall rating, I'm not getting carried away yet because I honestly believe there is loads to come from Gabriel Jesus this year, but he's getting a prime rating from myself as a first inform, an 84 rated card, an 8.9. That is very, very high. Honestly, my new kind of rating system, I look at everything on the card, from price to performance to leagues that you're in. I reckon he's an 8.9. I really, really do. Value for coins, however, 7.0. Right now, as I'm doing this review, it's costing too much right now to get the card. Once he drops to like 300k, just under 300k, I would buy this guy because he will cause damage wherever he goes, whether it's divisions, whether it's champs. Fully reckon he's champs ready. Similar players, Mbappe, if he gets an inform, will be very similar to this card. Antoine Griezmann, Mertens is inform as well. That's where I'm going to end it, lads. Hope you have enjoyed this review. If you have, once again, bring the hype to the channel. Smash the hell out of that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. And as always, I will catch you all next time.